Hello and welcome to Snowrunner News, and we have new mods in Snowrunner Mods.io today, which is pretty cool. Right, first off, I wanted to talk to you about mods coming to console, and yes, they are all coming to console. Now, I've been doing a bit of digging, and I'll tell you what, just the information which is available in the public, well, all the videos they've done basically. So I've gone through all the videos and most of the other stuff, been on the forums as well, and basically there is nowhere to say that it was ever going to come out on phase 2. Realistically, it was looking like phase 3 or phase 4. And I think what's happened is, originally when we first got the trailers and they were saying that the phase 1 was going to be released within 3 weeks, and I think that sort of all got us on thinking that, yeah, it's coming in a few weeks. But once you start doing a bit of research back, and it's definitely not. Now I'm going to put my neck on the line here, and I think it will be phase 3 or phase 4. Now, just have a look at some of the stuff Oliver says from Saber, and I've got a few video clips of that, and you see they never mention any point that it's going to be out at a certain time. They just say coming soon. Watch these little clips.
Modders will be able to create vehicles with maps and even interior customization becoming moddable in future updates. Console players, mods are on their way. Soon you will be able to enjoy downloading and playing mods in your home systems.
We'll also be talking to modders ahead of launch to create community-tested modding tools. There will be new ways to mod your vehicles too, but we aren't going to reveal that just yet. Keep in mind, mods will be arriving at launch on the Epic Games Store, with mods coming to console as soon as they're ready.
So there you have it. All they're saying is mods are coming as soon as they're ready. They've never actually said it's going to come at this specific phase or any of that malarkey whatsoever. Now, I've gone through the season pass videos as well and some of the other content on that, and it does look to be it's going to be 3 or 4. Now, I'll go through all that on Saturday when we do a weekly roundup, because there's quite a bit of info to go through, so we'll sort that out another day. But my opinion, now this is coming from me just doing my research, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to be coming till 3 or 4. So anyone who's just joined the game and they're asking where's console mods, they're not going to be here for quite a while yet. It could be months, it's not going to be weeks, it's going to be months most likely. So there you go. Righto, well, moving on to the next item. Now, that was a little bit of a downer note, where I know a lot of people would be shouting, go, no, they are coming, I don't believe you, and all that. But the good point is we have going to be having a lot of content. Now, I've been chatting in the comments on the channel, and I don't think a lot of people realise what's going on, because basically on Wednesday, when the modding tools, they're going to get the rest of the modding tools. So that means that all the maps they've made originally, they can finish them, so you can put the garage in them, and it should be able to start putting missions on them. So that means we're going to get even more maps. Now, all the original maps we had with Michigan, Alaska and Tamar, they're going to be now they've said them missions on there, so it doesn't say whether it's they've reset the missions or put new missions in there, or reset them and added a few more missions. We just don't know. I think we're gonna have to just wait and see till Wednesday on that anyway. Now, as regards to the new maps for phase 1 search and recover, then they're big anyway. They're 8 kilometers and they've got a hell of a lot of missions on there, so you're gonna be busy for plenty of time. There's over 8 to 10 maps in the PTS now, and I wouldn't be surprised if we could have some of these maps later on, because for console, although we haven't got a modding platform at the moment, there's nothing to say why they couldn't give us a few maps. I'm pretty sure on that, but we'll have to wait and see. It is all speculation of what's going to happen, but all I can guarantee you, over the next few months now, we're going to be having a lot more content. And this should keep everyone happy, because you're not going to be getting console mods for a while. So as long as we get lots of content and you don't get a point in the game where you have got nothing to do, we should be all right. But that is the crack. Anyway, let's go over to Snowrunner Mods.io, because there's a few in there today, and we had the first Toyota Land Cruiser 105 by Forrester Joff, and he's put some add-ons on that and he's got the sounds and the wheels all been modified on that. Pretty cool. That's a nice looking Land Cruiser. And then we have the iX650 Wrecker by Puppy Master, aka DW77, And he's added crane on there, flatbed or saddle can be used, and added snorkels, exhaust and bumpers. Then we have another map, which is Wasatch Winter by If This Then That, and he's put 10 vehicles on that map, and the same thing again, where that's unfinished map. He's also done another map called Trails Yar 87 map, and he's included 12 vehicles on that. Same thing again, that was unfinished because the software isn't ready to finish, and hopefully they get that on Wednesday so they can carry on with it. So next one is the Tatra 813 8x8 Colossus by Zidon CZ, and that's a lovely bit of kit. That is many frame add-ons he's added to that with more wheels, perfect off-road skills he's put on there, and he said it's almost unstoppable. Got a diff lock on there with the original Tatra engine sound. Then the next map we have is the Insail Trail Center by DC Insane, and that's a small map with three vehicles, and that is unfinished obviously as well because the software isn't finished on that one. So that's your lot for Snowrunner news and Snowrunner mods IO. Now on Saturday or Sunday we do a weekly roundup and we go through everything what's coming in the phase 1, and everything we know about all the other phases. We go through that as well, give it a breakdown, and we show you where I think the modding's going to come into play. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Snowrunner News.
Season Pass 4 phases alongside free updates and extra content for all. The first phase will be available a few weeks after the release of the game. It will include an additional winter environment set in Russia, greatly expanding your playground with several new maps for your rides alone and with your friends. Explore and brave the tundra to discover new missions, which include an exciting hunt for the lost wreckage of a World War II bomber. More vehicles and skins will also be added during this phase. Additionally, all players will receive extra content for free, including a new activity, new extreme cargoes, new skins, trials, and much more.